showcasing some of the most amazing people around the world who are doing incredible things to make our world a better place. This is CUTV News. I'm Jim Masters. If you search Helping Successful Leaders on Google, of the first 500 entries, about 450 are links to Dr. Marshall Goldsmith. Dr. Goldsmith is the author or editor of 35 books, which have sold over 2 million copies, including New York Times bestsellers Mojo and What Got You Here Won't Get You There. His most recent book, Triggers, which has been endorsed by 27 major CEOs, is a #1 New York Times and Wall Street Journal bestseller, as well as an Amazon Best Business Book of the Year. Dr. Goldsmith is one of a select few advisors who's been asked to work with over 200 major CEOs. His diverse clients range from Frances Hesselbein of the Girl Scouts, winner of the Presidential Medal of Freedom, to Alan Mulally, Ford CEO of the Year in the United States. Dr. Goldsmith is an authority on helping successful leaders achieve positive, lasting change in behavior for themselves, their people, and their teams. Dr. Goldsmith's recognition and accolades are prestigious and numerous. Thinkers 50 called him the world's most influential leadership thinker, top 10 business thinker, top-rated executive coach. Inc. magazine named him America's #1 executive coach. The Institute for Management Studies gave Dr. Goldsmith a Lifetime Achievement Award for Management Education. Forbes has called him one of the 5 most respected executive coaches. The Wall Street Journal said Dr. Goldsmith is one of the top 10 executive educators, and the American Management Association has called him one of the 50 great American leaders. These are just a few of the many accolades Dr. Goldsmith has received and continues to receive for his work. I'm very honored to welcome world-renowned business educator and coach, Dr. Marshall Goldsmith, to CUTV News today for this one-on-one exclusive interview. Dr. Goldsmith, welcome to CUTV News. It's a real honor and pleasure to have you here.
Thank you so much for inviting me.
Incredible resume, incredible body of work that you have presented and delivered on a worldwide basis. I want to start from the beginning, if I can, a little bit, and back up a little bit and rewind. What inspired you? What were the things in your own journey of life that encouraged you to do the incredible work that you do now, encouraging and inspiring others?
Well, I've had wonderful teachers. When I was very young, I met a very famous man, Dr. Paul Hersey, a very kind man. He let me follow him around to try to learn to do what he did. And sure enough, one day he became double booked. And he said, "Can you do what I do?" I said, "Well, I don't know." He said, "I need help. Can you do this?" I said, "I don't know." Then he said, "I'll pay $1,000 for one day." Now, I was making $15,000 for 1 year. That was 39 years ago, and I was 28 years old. You know what I said? Sign me up, coach. So I did a program with the Metropolitan Life Insurance Company. I was very successful. They were happy. They called Paul and said, "Send Marshall again," and that's how I got into the speaking part of my business.
How do you describe the work you do? I know it's full-bodied and it's varied, but how would you pinpoint the actual work that you do? How do you describe it?
Well, my mission is helping successful leaders achieve positive, lasting change in behavior. And as I told you earlier, if you do Google search helping successful leaders, the first 500 hits, about 450 are me, and
Incredible.
The rest of the world is 50. That's what I do, and that has different forms, though. One thing I do is I speak or teach. I'm a professor of management practice at Dartmouth. I travel all around the world. I showed you my card, have 11 million frequent flyer miles.
It really does.
On one airline. And then, and speaking or teaching, that's what I enjoy the most. And then what I'm most famous for is coaching executives. So I'm the coach of, one fellow, as we speak today, who's in the news. He was the CEO of Ford, and I'm his coach. His name's Alan Mulally. I just spent the weekend with him, and today, I don't know what's going to happen since this is being shot now. He's being interviewed by Donald Trump for the job of Secretary of State of America, so I'm his coach.
It's amazing.
I'm the coach of the president of the World Bank, the head of the Mayo Clinic, CEO of Walmart, all kinds of fascinating people, the Red Cross, Girl Scouts, New York Public Library. And what I love about coaching is that's how I learn so much.
Right.
So in theory, I'm supposed to be teaching these people, but in practice, actually, I feel I learn more than I teach. And then final thing I do is writing, editing books and articles. So I've done a lot of those and making videos. So I have a great job, lots of fun.